Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a Test It Out Tuesday, and I'm going to be using the Smashbox Studio Skin Foundation. Oh yeah, we're so excited, aren't we? Yeah. It's supposed to be 15-hour wear, and we're just going to see. We're going to see how well it works. It better work pretty damn good, because I'm going to be pissed off and I'm going to take the shit back if it don't. So if you guys want to see how this foundation holds up throughout the day, then please keep watching. So this is the packaging, and on the back it says medium to full coverage buildable, which is great because I like to build it up on my nose and where I have some red spots. Oil free, controls oil all day, which is awesome because I'm very oily. Sweat and humidity and exercise resistant. Whoa, even though I don't exercise as much as I should. But yeah, that's good because especially in the hot summer, if you're out, shopping or doing whatever you're doing, it's going to help with the sweat. Well, it's supposed to. Color true and transfer resistant and demi matte finish. Okay, great. I like matte. I don't want it to be like so matte to where my face just looks like, I don't know, like really, really dry, I guess you could say. But it says demi to matte finish, so maybe it'll still have that dewy look just a little bit. And it says to use. Blend well over your skin, obviously, with a brush, sponge, or fingertips, starting at the center of the face. So I'm going to do one side with my Beauty Blender and one side with my brush. And I got the shade 1.2. It's also 15-hour wear. So, and it is, I don't have a clock in front of me, but it is, I think it's like almost 12:30. So we're just going to shake this bad boy up. Ouch, that hurt my hand. Okay. It's actually a really good sized bottle. It has this little black top and it squeezes out, which I love that. One of the Clinique ones has where you open it and it's like a sponge one and you just wipe it on your face. I don't like that. It's like, I feel like it's just grabbing oils off of my face and reapplying them back on. So the fact that it squirts out and you can squirt it on your palm or finger, whatever, I feel like it's a lot better. And let's see if there's anything else that I need to tell you. Okay, well, let's get going with it. I hope this is the right shade. I tried to get the right shade. Okay, well, there it goes. And I just did 2 little pumps, and it's really runny, so I can't really tilt it very much because it's already running down my arm. But I tried to get the right color, and so just bear with me. If it's not the right shade, then we'll just have to bear with it. Okay, I'm going to use this side with the Beauty Blender and then this side with my brush. Whoa. Okay. I think it may be a hair light, but it's nothing that I can't bronze up if I need to. And especially with fall and winter coming, I'm not going to really be tan. I mean, I really wasn't tan all summer long. But it's not bad. It's really blending out nicely. Smooth, and it's covering up my redness on my cheeks. It did cover up some redness on the tip of my nose. I hate doing my forehead because it always gets hair in it, and I already done my eyebrows, which I usually don't do my eyebrows till after I do my foundation. So I mean, this color really isn't that bad, honestly. I don't think I could have gone any lighter, but it maybe gone a shade darker, but then again, that may have been too dark, so I'd rather have like a shade lighter than a shade too dark. It's much easier to buff out and make it match your skin. I mean, I think it looks fine, honestly, so. Okay, dry. It's not like super dry like my Infallible by L'Oreal, but it's like, I don't know, it's dry. It's not like it's real dewy, I guess you could say. And you know how some foundations are so thick and just like hard to cover up with powder, I guess, because it's just so just ugh. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about, but I don't like those kind of foundations. Okay, well, I mean, honestly, that doesn't look bad at all. That was just one layer, and it covered up my redness, like, very, very well. Like, I'm loving it already. Okay, now we're going to go with the other side, and I'm just going to do, like, another pump on my hand, and then just rub my brush in it, and then just do some dots on my face. May need a little bit more. I like using the, yeah, I'm gonna need more. I like using the brush with my foundations because it's so much faster, and I hate just sitting there dabbing my face. Like, it just takes forever. And so I always end up using a brush, but I could already tell that the Beauty Blender gave it a lot more coverage. Like, you can still see some redness over here, and yeah, so I like the Beauty Blender a lot better. I'm going to actually put a little bit more on my Beauty Blender and just build up around in my cheek and everything where the brush did not go very well. Just blend it all out. And so at least we know that if I, you know, really like this foundation, that it's probably going to have to be used with a Beauty Blender unless I want to use a ton, like build it up with a brush. I'm sure you could do that, but I feel like then you're using a lot more product because you're just having to build it up and build it up, and the foundation is going to be seeping through the brush. You know, it's not really going to be going onto your skin very well. So, we all know we ain't trying to waste this expensive ass foundation. It really blends in with my neck well. I mean, it's not like I have to drag it down forever. Okay, so even with the Beauty Blender, it really didn't take that long to really just smooth it all out and get it covered, you know, all over your face. So that's a plus. It doesn't take forever. And I mean, I feel like it covered pretty well. I think there's still a little bit of redness on the top of my nose, but it's nothing that, you know, I can't handle. It's, you know, if I put a little bit of powder and stuff like that on, it'll probably be just fine. It's dry. It's not like, it feels good. It feels smooth.
Oh my gosh.
So mad at myself. I totally forgot to put on my primer. Why would I forget my primer? Okay. So annoying. So annoying. Like, now it's like, am I gonna have to redo this video or what? So yeah, it looks pretty good. We'll just see how, you know, how long it lasts. It says 15 hours, so we'll see what happens. I'm gonna go ahead and do my concealer, and it is gonna be the Naked Skin Urban Decay, and it is in the shade Light Warm. I wanted to get the Smashbox concealer because I just felt like, you know, Smashbox foundation and concealer, you know, put together, it's going to be a great combination, but I just bought this, so I didn't want to get that yet. That was not the center of my nose. Now we'll see how concealer blends out on top of it, which we already know that this concealer blends out very well. Here, go behind the bobby pin. That blended out really pretty. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and put some translucent powder and bake my face. And I'm not going to film this part because it's going to be the same way that I usually do it. But if you guys want to see how I do it, then just comment below and let me know. I'm going to use my e.l.f. stipple brush and just brush away this powder that's on my face. I really like this brush. It's super soft and it works very well. I also use this brush for blending out like my blush and bronzer and stuff. Sorry, got some powder in my mouth. I almost said I got some powder in my face. Duh. Well, looking good, girl. Looking good, girl. Okay, moving on to bronzer. I'm gonna bronze up my face with my Makeup Revolution Golden Days. Okay, now I'm gonna use this other e.l.f. brush that I got here a while back, and I'm just gonna bronze the shit up. This is actually the first time I use this brush, and I like it. Working pretty fantastic. Bada ba bada boom. Bada boom, bada bang, cha-chang, cha-chang, diggy, diggy, whoop, stop the boogie. Whatever, yeah, that's my life. Just burst out in music. Now I'm going to go in with my Kat Von D blush in the shade Light and Mickey and Mallory shade. It's like, I don't know, I'm confused. It's called Light, but it's also called Mickey and Mallory, so yeah, Mickey and Mallory. Looks like this. So pretty. And I'm going to use my other e.l.f. brush that I just got for my blush. And it's pointy and it's super soft and it's awesome. Great for blushing up your cheeks. I hate whenever one cheek gets darker than the other, then you're like back and forth with this cheek, then this one's darker, then you're gonna go back to that cheek, and it's just like an ongoing process. Yeah, I think that's about even. And if not, then I'm just gonna take my stipple brush and just blend them out. So this foundation is still holding up. I mean, my makeup is going on nicely and, you know, it's looking pretty good. Now, for my highlight, I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Mega Glow palette, and I'm loving this palette right now. It's a very great highlighter, and I just mix all the colors together. Look at that glow. So pretty. I don't know if you saw that, but highlighter just like the powder just went everywhere. Up above the brows, nose. Okay, so right now it is 12:43, and yeah, I will update you guys throughout the day and let you know how this foundation is holding up. So far it looks really, like really good. It looks flawless. My skin is just really smooth, and mind you that I forgot to put on my primer, and it still looks really good. So I'm sure, with the primer it's gonna look like even 10 times better, but it's just, you gotta work with it. So yeah, I will be back later and update you guys on how the foundation has held up. See you guys later. Alright guys, so I wanted to do a quick update with you. It is about 10:30. I have not blotted at all today. I have been outside working, it's hot outside, so I was obviously sweating, and it started feeling muggy. And by muggy, I mean humid. So basically, whenever it's humid outside, I feel like my face and my oils come through a lot faster, but it has not affected my foundation at all. Let me take my glasses off just so that you guys can see. Basically it looks, really good. I guess you could see a little bit of shininess on there, but I can't. It's not something that's gonna bother me. I don't need to blot, so I probably won't. And for working outside all day and running around and everything, I'm very impressed. And I'm glad that this foundation has held up the way that it has. I was super excited about it. If any of you guys are thinking about trying the Smashbox Photo Finished foundation, I would definitely recommend it. Yeah, it is on the more expensive side, but with foundations, I feel like it's definitely worth it spending the extra money on it, because for one, most of them last a long time, and two, that's your main thing on your face. It's going to cover your whole face, so you want it to be a good product and you want it to last all day long, and this foundation is going to do that, so from what I can tell. Again, this is what the packaging looks like. It's plain, has a little lid, and it has a pump, which I love. And so yeah, so far I'm really liking it. After I use it a few days, if something happens that, it's not going to work out, or maybe it's not as good as I thought it was, I'll definitely leave you updates in the comments below. And don't forget, I did not even put primer on. I would normally use the One Heck of a Blot primer and the Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. That is the two primers that I use daily. And so yeah, I didn't even put any primer on. So it just makes me think, you could wear it with or without it. You don't need it. It's one extra step that you don't have to do if you don't want to do. Especially if you're running late, or you're just in a hurry and you just want to throw some foundation on that's going to give you a great full coverage, then this foundation is the way to go. So again, thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys like it. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you have not already, and hit that subscribe button down below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.